It's Thursday, May 9th. I'm Drew Scott. First in Newsday, no new chemical drums were found at Bethpage Community Park. State officials announced yesterday that unidentified objects detected under the park's ball field were pieces of concrete and metal. The objects were found at the former Grumman Aerospace dumping ground near the area where 16 drums containing cancerous chemicals were previously dug up. First in Newsday, a former Northwell Health doctor is facing life in prison after being convicted of sexually abusing patients. In court yesterday, a jury found Dr. Darius Paduch guilty of sexually abusing 5 minors and 2 adults. The urologist worked for the hospital network in Great Neck and Lake Success. He's set to be sentenced in August. An East Northport man is facing up to 9 years in prison after pleading guilty to a deadly drunk driving crash. Prosecutors say Carlos Oriana Mata was drunk and driving 80 miles an hour when he rear-ended a tractor-trailer in Elwood last year. The impact killed his 22-year-old passenger. Happening today, Stormy Daniels is back on the witness stand in former President Donald Trump's Manhattan hush money trial. Trump's defense team will try to undermine the credibility of the porn actor's salacious testimony about their alleged sexual encounter and the money she was paid to keep quiet. Trump is charged with 34 counts of falsifying business records. The Meadowbrook Parkway is clear this morning after a wild tractor-trailer crash. A Walmart truck slammed into an overpass near Uniondale yesterday, shutting down that road. It caused a traffic nightmare yesterday afternoon. The driver was treated for minor injuries. Sports now. The Knicks survived Jalen Brunson's injury scare to beat the Pacers in Game 2. Newsday Knicks reporter Steve Popper was at the Garden with what's next for the team.
54 years to the day that Willis Reed came out of the tunnel here at Madison Square Garden. This time it was Jalen Brunson. Different tunnel, different environment, but just as crazy. Brunson, who's been a warrior for the Knicks, sat out 15 minutes in the back with a foot injury. It seemed a lot of panic, a lot of uncertainty. He came out on the court, tested it at halftime. Knicks down by 10 at halftime. He decided to give it a go, played every minute the rest of the way, scored 24 of his 29 points in the second half. The Knicks come from behind, win the game, take a 2-0 lead in this Eastern Conference semifinal series. And it just seems like every night there's something crazy that happens with this team. They don't win or lose any 20-point games. What they did do here was lose Brunson for the first half, lose O.J. Anunoby in the third quarter with strained hamstring, which his status is still unknown for Game 3. But right now, it's hard to doubt anything the team does. Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, Precious Achiuwa coming off the bench. It seems like there's a different hero almost on call whenever the Knicks need it. They have a mantra of next man up, and it just seems to be, we ask the players, is there a point where you stop believing in it? And they don't. They believe that they've got enough each night.
We're just sticking together no matter what the situation is, no matter what's thrown at us, no matter what's a disadvantage for us. We're going to stick together, and that's just the thing that we always harp on for each other.
This time they did, and we'll see as they move on in the series to Indiana for a game on Friday night. This is Steve Popper for Newsday Sports.
Now you can read more about the Knicks playoff run on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage. Well, the Rangers are back on the ice again tonight in Game 3 of their playoff series with the Hurricanes. The Blue Shirts lead the best-of-7 series 2-0. The puck drops at 7 tonight in North Carolina. Roaches and dead mice, a startling look at how clean our kids' school cafeterias are. Sherry Einhorn has the story that you will see only in Newsday.
Long Island has more than 120 different school districts that are responsible for feeding hundreds of thousands of students. Federal and state guidelines dictate how often most of those cafeterias are supposed to be inspected. But according to a Newsday analysis, local inspection numbers are low.
The two county health departments only conducted twice-a-year inspections at 6% of the Long Island school cafeterias that participate in the National School Lunch Program and receive federal money for that. And this is in a stark contrast with the New York State average, which is 54%.
It's a shame. I feel like our kids' health is a priority. And for the amount of taxes that we pay out here, it should be. They should inspect more, for sure.
Suffolk's Department of Health says there's no need for twice-a-year inspections because of its multi-pronged strategy, which includes a combination of inspections, food worker education, prompt complaint investigations, and enforcement action. Nassau's Department of Health tells Newsday, "We strive to inspect most food establishments, including school cafeterias, at least once a year, and allocate resources to conduct more frequent inspections when deemed necessary."
Nassau and Suffolk counties rank 56th and 57th out of 62 counties in New York State for cafeteria food safety inspections.
Some of the most egregious violations were rodent droppings, dead mice that were found, cockroaches found inside the cafeteria, and food that was not refrigerated.
In Nassau, Hempstead, Valley Stream Central High School District, and East Meadow racked up the most violations. And in Suffolk, Sachem, Brentwood, and Middle Country topped the list. Now, the districts tell us the safety and health of students is a top priority, that they take all violations seriously and work quickly to address problems and bring things up to code.
It's concerning, but, what I do is I pack my son lunch anyways, because I don't trust the school systems.
I'm Shari Einhorn for Newsday TV.
Well, you can read more about the cafeteria food at your child's school on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Hey everyone, summer is around the corner and the movie calendar is heating up. I'm Rafer Guzman, film critic for Newsday, here to tell you about 5 big movies coming your way. They are Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, Bad Boys, Ride or Die, Horizon, an American saga, Deadpool and Wolverine, and let's start with a family film called If.
What if I told you imaginary friends are real? And when their kids grow up, they're forgotten.
Are any of them scary?
Worse. Desperate.
If stands for imaginary friend, and if you ever had one, this little girl can see it. John Krasinski directs a live-action cast that includes Ryan Reynolds and Kaylee Fleming. Character voices come from Steve Carell and Phoebe Waller-Bridge. If comes out May 17th. Now let's shift gears for Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
My mother was magnificent. And he took it all from me.
Who do we have here?
Anya Taylor-Joy is the young Furiosa, previously played by Charlize Theron. She's a girl making her way home across a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Chris Hemsworth co-stars as the warlord Dementus. The movie comes out May 24. Next up, Bad Boys, Ride or Die.
You're my bad boys. Now clear my name.
You should be careful. You're being set up, detectives.
Will Smith continues his post-slap comeback with his old pal Martin Lawrence. This is the 4th movie in their successful franchise. Once again, they play Miami cops, but this time they're on the run from the law. Bad Boys, Ride or Die comes out June 7. Here's a 2-part release from Warner Brothers called Horizon, an American saga.
You're not taking the full measure of this, Mary. I know the man I met was on his way to kill everyone in that house. He might as well have been walking up to get the mail for all it bothered him.
Kevin Costner is the star and producer of a sweeping Western set during the Civil War. This ought to please fans of the actor's Yellowstone TV series. Chapter 1 arrives June 28, followed by Chapter 2 August 16. Finally, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
This movie brings together two massive Marvel stars, Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. I know, you thought Jackman's Wolverine was dead. Apparently that's nothing a little time travel can't fix. Rumor has it we'll see a lot of cameos from other Marvel favorites, and we'll probably hear a lot of un-Disney jokes, too. Deadpool and Wolverine is out July 26. Keep an eye on that Marvel movie. It could be a $1 billion hit, something the studio badly needs after the twin turkeys of The Marvels and Madam Web. And it's the only Marvel movie we'll see in 2024. Read more about these films and other movies coming out this summer on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
What's Up on Long Island is brought to you by Train and REO Speedwagon, coming to Northwell Health at Jones Beach Theater on July 27th.
Yeah, I know, you're looking for something to do. Well, here's what's up on Long Island.
Like, hey, did I play rugby yesterday? She's like, no, you shook a can of paint for me. Well, the out starts shaking.
Kevin James is coming home again. The stand-up comedian and actor from Long Island will perform as part of the Paramount comedy series during Owls Don't Walk on Sunday in Huntington. See the Cherry Blossom Festival. See the spring trees in bloom around the village of Greenport. Take the Petals tour from Main Street to Front Street through Sunday. There are specials at local restaurants, bars, and retail shops. Head out to Harbs for the Mother's Day Festival. Celebrate Mom at the two-day Farm Festival with free admission for moms and grandmas. It's Saturday and Sunday in Mattituck. For admission info and more events, just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage. All right, your hyperlocal Thursday weather. Here's a look outside at Tiana Beach and Hampton Bays. Partly cloudy today, a few showers though with cooler temperatures. Here's your planner for 7 days. Sun and clouds right now, highs around the mid-60s. Tomorrow high in the mid-50s and the rain will be back. Here's a look at your futurecast. Rain starts to move in around midnight Friday and begins to clear out early Saturday morning. Looking at your 7-day forecast, you can see partly cloudy on Saturday, but bad news for Mother's Day. A little bit of rain returns before clearing out again on Monday.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
I'm Drew Scott. Thanks for watching.